Okay, well, ignoring being a top or bottom for Arceus.
I
forgot
no.
That's actually like a really
Describe it
funny
in
image,
detail.
though.
No, Oda, can you talk about this? Like, what's your favorite of the two games? Alright, welcome back to SHREDDIT. I'm your host, Reborn Pyro. With us, as always, we have two out of our three wonderful co-hosts, Kai the Kitty Lewis and Assboy the Assassin.
Sir, he doesn't like that, you bitch.
Cunt.
Fuck. No need. Cut literally everything, including the syncs. Sync it from memory. Welcome back to SHREDDIT. I'm your host, Reborn Pyro. With us today, we have two out of our three wonderful co-hosts, Kai the Kitty Lewis and Assboy the Tip Man. Today we also have three very special guests. Give it up for Jesus 10, Jesus 9, and Sour Lemon.
Wait, you're
it's
actually
Jesus-
gonna call
it's
his
Jesus
name
9 and
It's
Joseph
pronounced
10.
Joses.
It's clearly Joseph.
Yeah, it's Moses with a J.
But you're
Alright,
actually
yeah.
you're gonna call him
Jose.
that instead of Oda, which is what it usually goes by.
Yeah,
Oh,
give it
my
up for
name is
Oda. I was
Joseph.
just... You want
The
speech?
Oda, author of One Piece.
Yes.
There is an Oda spelled with a T, like how he spells it, in a game that I like called I the Somnium Files.
Well, regardless
Your
of where you're
mother.
watching, make sure and hit that follow button to come with us on our journey to become a Shredditor yourself.
I thought it
We
was
have all
Who's a
selected some
mid-twenties
posts.
wannabe
Don't
like
mind
novel
myself,
author.
but thanks.
We have all selected some posts and have not discussed it beforehand, so let's just jump into it. What you got for me today, Hoses?
Hoses.
Well, I tested positive for HIV today. I was playing Borderlands 3 and
Tell
got
us
this
something
gun.
new.
Seriously, what the fuck moment right here?
Most of this entire subreddit is nothing but fucking just small quips about like a picture.
Well, here's the thing. There's a dichotomy on this subreddit. There's people who post like normal gaming memes, pretty normie shit, which is like fine. If normies have to exist in order for things to be normie, so that they got to be somewhere. But the other half of it is people who just lack complete social awareness and don't understand memes fundamentally. And so constantly complain about the things people say and the memes people make about gaming because they like don't understand sarcasm.
So just what you're doing. Okay, got it.
But no, this is an example of a normie meme. The more autistic, rough part of the subreddit is the people who don't have social awareness.
Yeah, like I said, normies.
I'm sorry that you're just so based that you just completely understand everything that's constantly happening around you and all people in existence, and you have no need for anybody to say anything at all because you just understand them psychically. You just understand every social situation because you're that much of a genius chat machine.
Yes,
Damn,
I'm an
someone's
empath.
really upset that he didn't understand the fucking Witcher 3 meme shit.
Hey, Oda, throw it to somebody. This is one autistic episode.
Lemon, I think you're overthinking this just a little bit.
I'm
Guys,
not
trust me,
overthinking
I'm
anything.
an
That was all
empath, and I
sarcasm.
sense that he's
Uh-huh.
angry at something.
Uh-huh.
Sarcasm.
All right, Oda, throw it to somebody. Fuck.
Now it's not sarcastic. Are you sure that? Well, actually, no. It's even more sarcastic. You definitely don't
Sarcasm.
understand
Lemon, stop
social
explaining the joke.
situation.
I'll toss this to the ass.
Yeah, I'm the journey, not you.
I'm so done with this fucking subreddit.
You haven't even started.
Ah! I'm done with this subreddit. I feel sick. I saw some people defending and supporting the Christchurch shooter by tiptoeing around what he did instead of us blaming it on the sick person's evil mind. I saw people blaming it on PewDiePie. Fucking PewDiePie. Oh my god. This goes far beyond fucking politics. This isn't right or left. These are evil people or just complete idiots. And guess what? The shooter also said Fortnight trained him.
What a chat.
Oh my god. So do we blame Fortnite now? No, it's very clear that this sub despises anyone on the right. I'm absolutely sick that people are blaming fucking PewDiePie and not the Christchurch shooter. What the fuck is this even talking about?
Wait, why would someone on the right fucking shoot up a church? I don't understand.
Why is someone on the right using Reddit?
What is the Christchurch shooter?
There's a shooting that happened a while ago. Anyway.
This guy's so mad though. Like, wow, PewDiePie jokes.
Ass blaster.
Wow, funny.
PewDiePie, if you can hear this, meet me in Berlin so we can say the N-word together.
Cool.
Actually, having viewed a lot of this subreddit, I wouldn't be surprised if people were unironically blaming it on PewDiePie in the subreddit, because they're all the idiots.
Oh, Reborn, please.
All right. No, you're not a gamer. In parentheses, actual edition.
So there is hope.
No,
what
you're
did
not
you
a
call what I did
gamer.
earlier?
No. You are not a gamer. I'm so sick of people who claim to be gamers. No, you're not. Most of you are not even close to being a gamer. I see these people saying things like, I spent some hours in Fortnite and it's great. That's nothing. Nothing. Most of us don't play Fortnite. I see people who are playing Genshin Impact. Genshin fucking Impact, claiming this game is so fun. They are wrong.
I mean, isn't it a pretty fun game?
Come talk to me when you delete this shit.
I
And
Vietnam flashbacks to Chongyun.
come talk to me when you delete this shit and finally buy Nintendo Switch and one copy of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for $60.
Yeah, because that's so much more niche.
Why would I buy it for $60? I could just go to Walmart and get it for like $40. Fuck you.
I could just don my
I can
pirate hat and
download
get
it for
free.
free.
Yeah.
Then we
Also,
will
Switch
be friends.
games are normally $50.
Also, dear idiots, Assassin's Creed is not a real game. Call of Duty is not a real game. Cyberpunk 2077
It's all a dream.
is not a real game.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Nothing is real.
League of Legends is not a... Okay, that I actually agree.
That's actually a true statement.
I mean, I don't know how you can agree with that. This is definitely a game.
It's a clinical proven method of inducing depression.
Yes.
AAA games are not
it is
real
a
games.
mental health issue.
Please
What the
spend
fuck?
$60 on these wholesome indie games and support poor developers in
Oh
our
my
darkest
God.
times. Sincerely, all of actual gamers.
Oh yeah, I did
I
notice
know
that
this
a
is
lot
a
of
This
bit,
this
almost
but,
seems like a
holy
shit
shit,
post,
shut
though.
up.
Yeah, I have noticed though that a lot of the people on this subreddit do have a bit of a hard-on for indie games, and it's like, great. Indie games are often pretty innovative, fun little things that don't have the production values of AAA games, and that also doesn't invalidate AAA games from being games. So
Well, see,
I don't know
here's
what
Like
the high horse
99%
this person
of
thinks
indie
it
Here's
is.
games
my
don't
problem
have
with
the
this.
play value
Listen.
either.
Listen,
Like,
here's my
the
problem with
fucking
this.
walking simulators.
Shut the fuck
Listen.
up, you Civ 6 playing ass,
Yes,
bitch ass, looking
Call
ass,
of
head
Duty
ass.
is a walking
Look, man,
simulator.
Civ 6 isn't that
Definitely.
bad, all right?
yes, it is.
I do like Civ 6.
It's unbalanced, to be sure.
I'm only railing on them because I
Alright,
see them
alright,
playing
look,
it
look,
down
look,
there
look,
at the
look.
bottom.
Here's the issue with this
In the
post.
Civ
Even if
dungeon.
it's sarcasm, it's still retarded and it's not a funny joke. It's like, okay, cool, you're being ironic.
Yeah,
Like, it doesn't matter if this is serious or not. It's a shit post. Not a shit post, a shit post.
99% shit, 1% post.
Number one rule of comedy: don't make comedy about comedy. It's never funny.
Alright, Kai, since you want to make comedy about comedy, go.
No, I said not to. He doesn't even listen. He's got audio dyslexia. Would like to offer my preemptive sympathies to gaming journalists reviewing Elden Ring. And then they put a spoiler, and having a spoiler as the whole bottom part. Because, I don't know, they're cute. Because gamers will find a 5-second clip from a reviewer who's never played a Soulsborne before, missing a weapon swing, and repost it until the end of days as evidence all reviewers are bad at video games.
I thought the thing that people reposted as evidence that reviewers are bad at video games is the person failing to get past the Cuphead tutorial.
That is such, like...
Because
Yeah.
you have to...
Like, you can't defend that. You can't defend it, though.
You have to have, like, such a low amount of intelligence as a person. You don't even have to have any gaming literacy. You just have to be an absolute dumb fuck to not get past a tutorial that's literally telling you what to do.
Oh, dude, this reminds me of a quick IQ test you can perform on literally anybody.
me.
You just go and ask someone how they would have felt if they hadn't had breakfast the day before. And if their answer...
that's the like IQ under 90 type
yeah,
dealio
exactly.
where they have a problem with with like hypothetical
with
assertions or whatever the fuck
with
it's called, like
conditional hypotheticals.
That's what they straight, their brains don't work, that like they can't do it.
But I never
but I did have breakfast.
If they tell you, but I had breakfast, that's when you know their IQ is below 95.
I don't eat breakfast, so fucking score 1 for me.
So you do know how it feels to not have breakfast every day.
Yeah.
I like how you could tell how much we like a subreddit or not based on how off topic we go.
True. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, sir.
Who fucking picked this shit?
A guy named Power Man.
Yeah, we take suggestions now.
Well, fuck
or rather,
Power Man.
you guys take suggestions.
Banned.
Show up every
Banned.
once in a while.
You're gonna be deleted off. I want this
All
tweet
right, yeah,
obliterated.
you know what? If you want to see us cover a subreddit, comment in the description down below.
Pick a good one.
In
Don't
the
pick this
description?
fucking
Yes,
shit.
comment in the
Comment
description.
in the
Screenshot the
description,
description, post it on Reddit, and then comment on that.
Comment on your tombstone.
Lemon, do it.
Calling people who dislike a game trans or homophobic is stupid. That I think they mean transphobic or homophobic, not like literally whatever.
No,
Before I say this, I would like to say that I don't agree with blindly hating the game for implementing LGBT characters. However, I find it very confusing when people on this sub use the same argument that gamers don't accept LGBT people over and over again. Look at Undertale, for example. It was an extremely progressive game for its time. You know, having literally only 2 lesbian characters who were, I guess kind of minor characters, realistically.
Yeah, like, they just had 2 lesbian characters. That's not very progressive.
And they were extremely low-key lesbian, and the game wasn't about them or even about being lesbian at all.
I mean, JoJo
Could
Part
you
5
imagine
has
actually-
literally as
It's
it
like-
should be.
JoJo Part 5
representation.
has 3 gay couples, and no one calls it progressive.
And like the game
It's
is
No one
because
cares
they're
about your
Italian.
stupid ass anime.
is fairly short, and there's a very, very limited amount of its runtime that even like mentions the fact that they are lesbian. And it got a shit ton of praise from the entire gaming community, and to this day remains one of my favorite games.
I'm
the
sorry
reason
for your
people
loss.
are hating on The Last of Us 2 is because of the crappy character execution. I can understand why people are mad at The Last of Us 2. They basically took everyone's favorite characters from The Last of Us 1 and shoved them down the toilet, in my opinion. In the end, this isn't a you're either with me or against me situation. I've seen a lot of generalization towards groups of people in this sub recently, as well as generalization towards this sub from others. I would like to point out, by the way, this is a grammatical
inconsistent
thing.
grammar is,
Yeah, that's
is
what
what's
it's
getting me.
It's
We're like,
exactly
everything's
what I was gonna point
capitalized.
out. It was a
The beginning
run-on-
of sentences are always capitalized. Nothing else is capitalized. The commas are all
Yeah, I
on point.
know.
Everything is on point, but specifically they don't capitalize anything. And sometimes they're using apostrophes, and other times they're just blatantly skipping it, and it's throwing me off.
Well,
Like, dude, just fucking either do it or don't.
They're not.
Like,
They're not even using the commas properly because it's just one fucking long ass run-on sentence
Well,
from
yeah,
the reason
that's a-
people
that's a-
all
that's
the
a
way over
separate-
to the end of that parenthetical part. When there's so many points where it could be like period, pause.
Oh yeah, the entire second half is just a.
Before Jesus read this, before Jesus mentioned the IQ. Well, no, sorry. This is just proving my point. Before Lemon read this fucking post, I could do Jesus's hypothetical. I could say, it would just be a normal day if I skipped breakfast. But after hearing Lemon read this post, now my brain is just like, well, I ate breakfast yesterday. I feel like this post has made me dumber.
But don't worry, that's not just a feeling.
More than a feeling.
More than a feeling.
You'll be contacted shortly by the CDC.
So you also went there mentally.
No.
Gotcha.
In the end, don't be an asshole. Disliking a game with LGBT people in it doesn't make you trans homophobic. Doesn't make you trans and homophobic. It doesn't make you trans or homophobic, and doesn't make you transphobic and or homophobic.
Joe, mama.
I see. About this post, I understand what they're saying, but I don't care.
Yeah.
You and me both.
Reddit users don't know how to be civil. Let's just be clear. That's why
Speaking
that's
of
why
being
they
civil,
have rules.
what if I told you that there were Shreddit episodes that can end up on YouTube because of how bad they are? Check out patreon.com/Shreddit. For $10 a month, you get access to forbidden episodes. For $5 a month, you get access to an exclusive Minecraft server. Consider supporting the show, and we'll appreciate it always.
Do we get nudes of
Minecraft. Now you have to drink water constantly.
Actually,
Your own piss.
Fucking shilling.
All right, Lemon, throw it to Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus, take the wheel.
Alright, speaking of cringe, SJWs ruin everything, unpopular opinion, wink wink nudge nudge. So, this is a meme, you can tell by its length that it stems from not my half of the political spectrum. It starts with an ancient artifact that can give humans superpowers. It's badass. Wow, this guy's throwing lightning bolts with his sword in Assassin's Creed Unity. So cool. A female Viking? I'm not sexist at all, but that's not realistic. Like, we get it, you're a woman. Yikes. I mean, women are weaker than men, that's a fact. What? No, I'm not sexist, I'm actually one of them, a female. And as a fellow female, I think we female should go back to the kitchen instead of existing.
Who was this made to make fun of?
Assassin's Creed used to be realistic and not LGBT attack helicopter shit, am I right? I'm tired of SJW games last year. Who
the fuck is this meme made for?
Wait, I'm so confused what
Eli,
this
hold on.
person's angle is, because it's the meme's making fun of people who aren't SJWs, but this person's making fun of SJWs.
No.
Like, maybe the meme exists because...
No.
Look. Compare the title of the post to the post. The title is clearly sarcasm. This is someone posting their own fucking lefty meme because they got offended once.
Well, usually
I don't
when you say
understand.
unpopular opinion in the title, you aren't being sarcastic.
No, hold on. So see, my issue with this is that they can't decide who they're making fun of. Like, at first they're making fun of people who are like, haha, females Vikings, not real, haha, uninterested. And then they make fun of pick-me's, which are women that are just like, haha, it's an actual female. I agree, we should go back to the kitchen, haha. So then they start making fun of them, and then there's the fucking LGBT attack helicopter joke. There's the fucking SJWs want to end gamers last year, 90. Like, they just can't decide who they're making fun of here.
They're also praising turn your brain off people who are like, big power, big power, yeah, the big power.
Monkey.
Yeah, and the format's all fucked up. It starts
the images
with like
aren't the same size. I just noticed.
That too. That's its own thing.
Noticed?
Well, I didn't just notice, but like I just realized that makes it means that the format is fucked up. Like I didn't put two and two together.
I mean,
Lemon just has a Jimmy Neutron brain blast where he's like,
larger.
the images aren't the same size.
Brain blast! I now understand why the images aren't the same size. It's because this person doesn't understand the meme that they're trying to do.
No, even my thing is the perspective, like an ancient artifact that can give humans superpowers. That's badass. Where it's like the perspective is you as a person playing, reacting to the thing. The second one is the same. Then the third one is like you're writing a character for the like you're doing a whole different thing than what you were doing in the first two. Like
Why the fuck does this have 40k upvotes?
I'm so confused.
That's what I'm 40k.
It's because the subreddit thinks that SJWs ruin everything. Because they hate the Last of Us 2 subreddit for being a clusterfuck in the wake of the fucking it being a game where the two main characters are gay.
All right, Jesus, who you throwing it to? Everybody's gone. It's free range. It's free real estate.
You get it, bitch boy.
Hey guys, Fallout New Vegas is the greatest Fallout game of all time.
Okay, that's true.
That's objectively true. But
No. Fallout 3 is good.
Okay, and
Kill yourself.
yeah, it's good,
Alright,
sure, but New
you
Vegas is better.
Just your daily
opinions.
reminder that Fallout New Vegas is literally the only good Fallout game in existence. And if you give praise to 3 or 4 without bringing up how New Vegas is better, you are Bethesda shill and have terrible taste in fine art.
Yes.
Aside from those ridiculously clunky and archaic interplay games in 1 or 2, that is the only Fallout game you should ever play. Please make sure whenever somebody says they're playing Fallout 4 to tell them to uninstall it immediately and play New Vegas instead, because they shouldn't be allowed to play a different game than you. Amen.
Yes, I agree 100%.
Play Fallout 3. Anyway, Ota, go.
okay. Well, ignoring being a top or bottom for Arceus.
No.
That's actually like a really funny image, though.
Yeah, I need you to look at that image.
You should put that image in right here in the show, and maybe not even like need the audio. Just put the image in because it's a funny image.
So no one will recognize.
I love it.
No, Ota, can you talk about this? Like, what's your favorite of the 2 games?
Okay, well, if I had to be subjective, I wouldn't mind being a top for Arceus.
So you would fuck a Pokemon.
Bro,
but you make it sound like there's an objective.
No, I totally would.
Here.
Without even a question.
Yes, there is.
Please
all right,
don't
boys,
even
take
ask
the shot.
if I would,
Get him.
I would.
Get him. Grab his leg. He's a Pokemon fucker. Get him.
Well, to be fair,
I mean,
Pokemon Legends...
the alternative is to get fucked by a Pokemon. Which one do you prefer?
I don't think anybody wants to get fucked by one.
I don't know.
No, guys, you're not realizing the important part. Pokemon Legends Arceus takes place in the canonical period where humans married Pokemons.
Get a little this fucking nerd over here.
Yeah, and besides, think about it like this, right? This is Arceus. This is literally the god of Pokemon. He can shapeshift into anything he wants,
it's actually an infinite loop
that
of incest through time and space.
That Arceus'
This was
dick will
Arceus' real
perfectly
plan
fit
for
What is
harmony
happening,
and
bro?
balance.
Oh my
wants
god,
to
shut
have
up! Jesus. Fucking Pokemon! Jesus!
See, what you do
Oh my god!
is you are the descendant of some ancestors,
like
and then
Lemon,
you
shut up
time
about
travel
time
to a
travel!
parallel universe where you fucked some guy, and then your descendant time travels
Lemon,
back
just
to
fuck
your
Why I
universe
do
Shut
have
up.
and
butt
Oh my
kids.
fucks
god.
your ancestor.
Prices for Remington 870.
Assboy, can I come over and can you help me out with that shit, please?
Yeah, you can take a spin on my microphone if you want, sure.
Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next?
You won't believe what Kai is gonna read.
Sony fans. Now, I've seen both Xbox and PS fanboys take shots at each other recently, but what I have noticed more often is Sony fans coming out to call Xbots for being toxic fanboyish crybabies when I've noticed the same traits from Sony fans. I haven't seen such gaming system dick riding since the PC fans. Like I've said, I've seen toxicity on both sides, but I've seen Sony fanboys talk the most shit and try to play it off like they're on the normal fan base, while the other side are the overly dedicated fanboys. Nah. It's like having one crackhead tell another that they have a problem and should lay off that shit. The lack of self-awareness is mind-blowing.
I have a feeling we're going to have a civil war, and it's not going to be over like politics or anything. It's just whether or not you play one system or another. And I'm not prepared to deal with that.
Cape shit civil war?
So fucking
Well,
stupid.
that's becoming less likely because Game Pass is moving away from like.
Get a load of this
consoles
fucking
in the
guy
first
over
place.
here talking about Game Passes.
Oh yeah, gaming culture is so. Oh god, I hate it.
It's fucking
gaming.
cancerous.
So
Yo,
I
game
have
streaming
here's
is
the question.
actually based.
When you talk about gaming system dick riding, is it you are putting the gaming system on your dick and it is riding your dick?
Yes,
Or
Mr.
are you
Literal,
Put it
that is
on
what
riding
we're
the
the
doing.
game
Xbox
system's
and I
dick?
shit on it.
Or are you
Obviously.
riding the game system?
I'm topping my
Yeah,
fucking
it's actually a
over this.
it's a USB plug-in mod.
Hole.
It's like the new age. Like when we were kids, we had Game Shark. Nowadays, kids they plug in the fucking dick riding add-on.
I believe that's called
I really don't
Can I
like.
get the PS5 optional add-on Ona Hole?
Okay, for a
Kai,
second, when
I
thought
really
you said
don't like-
Oda hole, and I got a little scared.
Kai, I really don't like how you had
that's
kids
the
and dick
chaos
riding in the same
console.
sentence.
Anyway, what?
I really don't like how you had kids and dick riding in the same sentence.
Dick riding kids.
Chill, mom.
Editor, please cut this together into something that makes him sound
Dick
like a
kid
pedophile,
fucking
please.
no, yeah.
Thanks.
You want to talk about gaming circle jerks and console reach arounds with no further than them? So much ball fondling, you'd think they're being sponsored, lol.
I mean, I have seen people
This
on
episode
if
is
they get
sponsored
tattoos
by
and shit like that.
Activision Blizzard. Assault your
Kill
coworker
yourself.
Shut
today.
the fuck up, sir. Microsoft, please.
Microsoft, Activision, Blizzard. Nah, it's just
What a
Microsoft.
cursed
They're dying.
sentence that name is.
I'm still voting for Amazon to rule supreme. They're going to be the major
Luna?
They're going to be the major megacorp in the post-apocalyptic society that we're going to live in about 50 years from now.
They probably are.
Lord Amazon, please give me sanction.
Ass boy.
Uh-huh.
Did you do one recently?
I'm about to do you, big boy. PC Master Race Logic. PS4, $400. I can build a PC that will equal the PS4's graphical power for only $200 more, and it will be able to play 2 billion half-finished 8-bit platforming unoriginal indie games that no one cares about. Honestly, to make up for the cost of building a decent PC gaming rig, all I have to do is buy a ton of indie games when they are on sale for 3 cents, which is what the shitty game is actually worth anyways.
Please.
Console startup costs. Console, games, TV. A PC startup cost. Case, power supply, RAM, hard drive, video card, motherboard, OS, heatsink, processor, speakers,
for the
monitors,
OS?
mousepad, keyboard, desk, headset, games. It's so cheap. PC.
So you're
must-
gonna include desk, but you're not gonna include like TV stand with the console with the.
Did this person? Does this person even
Seems
own?
Could you
a
imagine
computer?
having a TV stand and
At
not
all?
mounting
No.
that bitch to the wall?
Like, if
fuck.
you're making fun of
You forgot the
and
electrical
people who
grid.
want a nice computer, then I don't think
What?
you have ever owned like a reasonable computer in your entire life and
Think
understand
about-
how useful it is.
Think about
It's
how
not useful
much
at all.
how many games you could get if you just bought a cheap PS4 or Xbox One nowadays. Like that's some
Like
good
3,
shit. Just
dude.
all you gotta do is wait. That's all it is.
You could just
Patience.
you could just pick up a PS2 right now, just
No,
in
not a
bulk
PS2.
buy all
No, those are
worthwhile
rare.
games, and then you could just do it. You could
I
just
don't-
play
I don't-
all the PS2 games.
I don't know, man. Some of those games are kind of pricey.
Yeah, definitely.
You could also get a computer on which you could do a
And
lot
then emulate
more
all
than
of
play
them.
games.
Right,
Like
but how much?
computers
Like,
are
you could
more
accomplish
capable
the same
than
thing
just
for free.
games.
Like, look at porn.
I can
Yeah.
look at porn on my. I can look at porn on my PS4. What are you talking about?
Yeah, same.
In fact, I can do it on
Yeah.
my fucking PS2.
Could you imagine watching Pornhub on your PS4? I can't.
You have
I
to
can-
throw
No,
it
that's why
over
I have it on my
the
phone.
TV in your living room.
All right, ass boy, who you throwing it to?
Jesus.
Ah, okay. Got it. It is time that we gamers rise up.
I want to
Gamers Rise
lie
Up.
down and die.
Alright, so
God, that
I'm
text is so hard to read.
tired of gamers blaming other people
Hold on,
pre-order. Making fun of
Before
them.
you even go, I just want to make note of the fact that this text is so fucking hard to read. Please
Right.
make your text legible, for
Oh,
Christ's
that's
sake.
the one you're reading. Okay.
It's not outlined. It's just pure white on a colored image, no less. Why?
And it's light colors too. You're putting it
Yeah.
over a bunch of stacks of bills, and you just can't. It's so fucking
All
hard to
I'm
see
hearing
the
is
text.
just
At
bitching
least
and
use the
moaning.
fucking meme font. God damn it.
Oh my god.
And anyway, I'm honestly fucking tired of gamers blaming people with pre-order, making fun of them and saying they deserve it. This anti-consumer bullshit needs to stop. The bourgeoisie publishers directly lie and mislead
What
people
the
that they are
fuck
not to
ever.
blame. This is yet another instance of inner-class conflict that distracts the working-class publisher. Distracts the working class from the true enemy. Video game publishers must be stopped via antitrust laws and advertisement regulations. We as gamers have a responsibility not just to vote with our wallets, but to also vote with our ballots by electing common sense pro-worker politicians that are not owned by the greedy video game lobby. If this does not work, then a general strike is required. I frankly will not accept subpar video games anymore and demand quality and appropriately advertised games produced under equitable conditions.
You think that was actually like a copy pasta that like someone else had posted elsewhere, and then they just moved it over an image to be funny?
I'm not gonna lie, I went entirely brain dead during that, and I couldn't stop thinking about the fact that they capitalized fucking.
It's because it's at the start of the sentence. That's a fucking exclamation point.
It's not the start of the sentence.
It's near the
It's the first line. What are you talking about?
It's close enough. It's close enough. All right, Jesus.
I'm never buying a Kel-Tec shotgun. Fuck you. Get out of here.
To my brother Joseph.
Wait, no. Learn the lingo. Start using gamer language. Instead of saying, "Wow, I like this jazz song," you say, "This gives me mad Persona 5 vibes." You ever played Persona 5? You really should. It's like one of the best.
Okay, I'll just start using the gamer word over and over and over again.
Yes, you need to learn the gamer language.
Starting right now.
I adore this gothic building. What you should say is, "Yo, this building is Bloodborne as fuck." When you say, "I don't like this piece of art, it supports LGBTQ rights," you say, "Why does everything have to be so political nowadays?"
Or you say, "Why is everything so Last of Us 2?
Oh, I like Lev Punch. My friend is a racist because he said the N-word as an insult towards people. He means the N-word nice. My friend had a heated gamer moment and got banned. Is this 1984? I can't fucking read that. Instead of, "My homework for next class is pretty difficult," this homework is almost like Dark Souls.
I'm going.
"Watch out for my friend. He's a pathological liar." Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Here he comes. "Hello, my friend Todd Howard. How are you? Please explain to me why I should buy another Stadia copy of your hit game, Fallout 76.
I'm not gonna lie. Until you got to the "friend is a racist" line, I didn't think you were reading a post. I thought you were just coming up with this shit off the top of your head.
Oh, I'm not that fucking original. Don't give me that much credit. Damn.
Sour lemon.
I think my post is best suited to go last. I'm in the bottom of the list on Discord.
No.
All right, you know what?
You are the bottom of the
You know what? I'll go.
Since
Since we've all gone twice, all right? Any news on Skyrim 6? My friend just recommended me the sub. He said you guys are the top place on Reddit for informative gaming content. I figured my first post should be a question I've had on my mind for a while. When is Skyrim 6 coming? Is there any news about it? Will it be coming to the Wii U? This is a very old post. Thanks in advance for all the supportive and informative comments. Catch you on the next one.
This is a bait post or like a 70-year-old dude.
What the fuck is a Wii U?
I feel like the Wii U isn't that old.
The Wii U was like 2013?
Is it really?
And then it died
Right.
next year.
Yes, we're all fucking getting old. Shut up.
Think about it this way. If this poster was 10 years old when he made this post for the Wii U coming out, he's now 20.
So he's still younger than me.
I feel old, man.
Alright, whoever wants to go, and then we'll wrap up for ABDL post.
So, is it reasonable and realistic to assume that r/PC master race has the highest rate of autism among users on Reddit? What other subreddits might compete? Of course, I haven't done a scientific study, but you can always make assumptions. It's safe to assume somewhere like r/fatlogic has a very high proportion of people that hate fat people. It's safe to assume that somewhere like r/European and whatever subreddit has replaced r/Coontown has a very
no.
high proportion of racists.
There was a fucking subreddit called
What's the
Coontown.
subreddit with the highest rate of autism? Is it perhaps r/GamingCircleJerk?
I think
No,
it's
No.
called
Reddit.
figurines, actually.
It's r/abdl. Speaking of which, this subreddit sucks. I want to move on. We got really off topic this episode because none of us give a shit about GamingCircleJerk. Jesus and Joseph, you two fight over the bottom two ABDO posts.
I'm not gonna
Wanna
fight over anything on the bottom.
buy this
don't even
barrel.
try with
Yeah,
that shit.
go ahead, you cummy bottom boy.
That's not my name.
It will
Fuck
be.
you. No.
Alright. Diaper wetting humiliation ideas. Hi everyone. Me and my daddy are looking for different ways to humiliate me. F. While in diapers.
F is
I
right.
only wet. No messing, but no judgment either. Small face. And we were looking for your best ideas. Please. Help daddy humiliate me.
It's humiliating that you even bother to post something like this, you fucking
No.
idiot.
Wait for the comment. Jesus.
I
like having to announce when I'm wetting and or having to ask permission.
Hey guys, I'm pissing
Daddy
myself.
makes
Let's
sure
go.
he embarrasses me a lot when diapering me up, saying stuff like, "You need this diaper because you're helpless," and asking me questions. Why do you need this diaper? Other girls your age don't. Diaper checks are good too. He could announce that it's time to check you, stand you up, feel the back of your diaper, peek inside, and slip a finger in the leg to feel how wet you are.
this is fucking disgusting.
How
Hanging
erotic.
around consenting people while wearing diapers or getting a diaper change would be so humiliating. Oh, maybe you could only be allowed to wear a diaper at home, or a crop top to really accentuate your lower half. Being taped up in multiple diapers because you wet so much you can't be trusted is another idea.
I am
Chef's
choosing
More diapers.
to imagine when he brought up the crop top, I'm choosing to imagine somebody only wearing a crop top and not wearing a diaper, because them wearing a diaper completely ruins the appeal of them only wearing a crop top.
If I don't
So I
return
will
home
leave my
tomorrow,
imagination with what is sexier instead of what is grosser.
Why are you thinking about
But
what's
Lemon,
sexy in
do
this
you not
situation?
understand? The crop top is actually an inverse diaper.
It accentuates the diaper beneath, and it really shows off how much shit you
know,
wade through
I
every
am begging
single
for someone to
day.
How much you want to
Fucking
bet?
old
How much you want to bet this guy was getting awful writing this comment?
oh,
Oh, he
for
was
sure.
typing this with
I
one
was
hand. Come on.
certainly
Full fucking
getting
Even if
off.
not physically, certainly emotionally.
All right,
Yes.
Joseph, I need you to read yours.
Mom found diapers whilst I was at work. Now I don't know how to get over the embarrassment. I thought these fuckers liked being embarrassed.
Taste lead, that will help.
Listen, their parents already disgusted by them since they were born. This isn't a surprise. I hide my diapers underneath my bathroom sink, ones I've used but not peed/messed in, and whilst I was at work, my mom decided to clean my room. Not a great idea. She found the diaper and asked me about it. She was really chill and didn't seem to overthink it. I told her it was for period-related... Oh, this is a woman. Oh, this doesn't seem as weird. For
Wait, what?
period-related reasons.
How
Hold
does
up.
this seem less weird?
Hold the fuck up.
That's probably a white woman.
Hold on. A woman
Well,
that says she
definitely a white
pees
woman.
and messes in diapers is no longer weird to you because she's a woman.
Well, apparently
Yes.
it's
Yes.
less weird than if a
Weird.
guy was doing it.
Women are fucking weird.
Apparently
like I said
it's less
before, I
weird
think
if women
vaginas
So
are
are
doing
it's
themselves
less
than guys
weird
are.
for-
weird, dude.
it-
Vaginas are
it's-
scary, and that's why it's not weird. But she told you fucked me up with that shit. It's not.
You fucked us up with that shit.
No, I can't finish. She said I should have told her. that was that. But now I'm super embarrassed because it was a abdl diaper. Should I just be honest with her at this point? I'm 18 and moving out next year, so is there a point? Please help, frowny face.
Consume
Be honest
lead.
with yourself. Stop shitting in diapers.
If I don't come home with a shotgun tomorrow, just know I probably die in a car crash.
Yes, please send
Listen,
location.
if you're not shitting and farting and pissing and coming...
Ass boy, I need to send you
Uh-huh.
a
All
letter
at the
with
same
my
time.
will,
I'm in
and I need
Texas,
you
buddy.
to fucking old yeller me.
then
Thank
you're
you.
not a true connoisseur of the diaper.
If you don't use a massage gun to come 3 times consecutively.
Okay, Lemon, go. Just go. Just read your 20 paragraph long essay.
I don't want to engage that portion of the conversation. For those of you who get punished, what's your favorite punishment? I like being forced to wet in front of my partner. Like, sure, I do it all the time, but it feels different when he has me stand up, spread my legs a bit, and gently puts his finger in the leg of my diaper so he can feel it when it's happening, and just shake his head at how dependent I am. What kind of diapers are these people wearing that they have
Holy
legs?
shit.
'Cause
Shit.
I thought
tame.
diapers were like...
These are clearly diaper pants. Jipers, if you will.
I will continue and read this comment that is tagged baby girl. Because either the person has the tag baby girl or the comment got a flare baby girl.
Okay, I can
There
feel
are,
the vomit creeping
and this
up.
is referring to punishments again. There are so many. I've had some very fun, messy punishments, but I'll just mention a recent non-messy one that was super intense and fun.
For those unclear, messy means they shit themselves.
Firstly, my data doesn't allow me to come without permission, and even then, it's from anal stimulation only. Aside from the very rare lapse, which I always get punished for, I'm totally reliant on him for that. It's super fun, as it makes me so reliant on him, but I get so pent up and constantly edged. It's great fun, though, because he knows he can break my resistance so easily, turning me from a whining baby trying to resist my punishment into a very needy, huffy, embarrassed girl willing to do anything. So the recent punishment was pretty amazing. Just before bed, Dada put my largest metal plug in me before my cloth nappy and plastic pants.
A metal plug!
Holy shit.
Plastic pants?
What is this? What are you... Oh no! What's the fuck?
He then put me in my lockable pink PVC romper.
Okay.
Segufix mitts and booties. I was
fuck is
already
that?
helpless as I was in the mitts and locked in the romper, but then he put me in my spreader harness. With that locked over my chest and between my legs, I could hardly move. There's so many layers to this punishment.
She has this large metal plug in her. I think of it like a fucking cartoon, like a comedically
Oh
large.
my
like,
god, that's
bathroom
what
plug.
that is. Oh. Oh no.
This person
I just
this
realized
person's
what was
wrapped
going
in
on
toddler right
between
now.
smiling and crying right now.
Hey, by the way, a Segufix, or is that how it's called? Yeah, Segufix or Segufix is basically what people who can't control their bodies get restrained in during medical procedures. It is like being strapped down from all different
Oh, it's like a
angles.
straitjacket.
Oh,
but to a bed.
Yeah, is it it's kind of like the thing where in the bed you
Okay.
have your arms and legs cuffed to each of the four
Okay,
cups.
so this girl is
Do
basically.
I want to know why you know what that is?
No, he just
I
looked
just
it
Well,
up.
I've
Googled
just
it.
seen it in Dojins, and he probably looked up what the
Are
Segufix
you
is.
horny
Yes.
Yeah,
motherfucker?
you know, God.
Why do you read these dojins? So you have something to tell us?
I don't usually. And
Uh-huh.
So you do.
to be
okay.
clear, when I've encountered this, it hasn't been in the context of like the kind of play that this person is doing.
Are you saying it wasn't
because
consensual, Lemon?
That's nasty, but that's not to say that there isn't like the chaining to the bedposts in dojins and in pornography.
Well, I mean,
That does happen.
what a Segufix is more medical than it is sexy kind
Medical can
of
be
thing.
sexy.
So can we-
Lemon doesn't seem to be deterred.
So let's
No.
get the picture. This girl's in a cage. She's basically
just trying
tied
to
up,
draw a
can't move
comparison.
anything, and then
Don't
she has a
compare it.
fucking comedically large bathroom plug up her pussy.
Is it
that-
up for pussy?
I thought it was ass.
I thought a plug was an ass.
He
Thought
just-
it'd be in the ass.
Listen, I would
Although it doesn't.
rather imagine the plug stopping liquid than waste.
No, it's stopping.
Well,
her
that's
shit.
the.
No, see what
If
I'm
it's
thinking.
going
What
into the
happens
pussy,
is
then
that
it's just a
no,
dildo.
Why would it
No,
go
she
off
would
the
plug it
people,
out.
though?
No, see, because she puts the plug in, and obviously she has an orgasm when she takes a massive shit. So it's just like a giant ass shotgun. That's
Why
what
do
I'm
you know
thinking, at
this?
least.
Yeah, that's the point of
What-
it, is to build up pressure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't want to.
What?
No, I don't want to think
No,
about
that's
that.
not. That's not how butt plugs work. You
just
fucking.
threw up.
You.
Jesus
What the
just
fuck are
threw up.
all of? What are all of you
Arctic
talking about? What are? Why you guys gotta be?
No,
You guys
no,
are making this
yes.
weirder than it needs to be. The butt
Kai,
plug
why do
stuff
you-
is just
are
like
you-
a
are you
stimulation
so
thing. It has nothing to
weird,
do with. What
Look,
are you
it's-
talking
an
about?
expert?
It's so weird and incomprehensible that it is making us try to understand. That in trying to understand it, we're
You
making
are
it
overthinking.
we're overthinking
Okay, well,
it.
Kai,
That's
please-
just a sexy
can we
time
talk
thing. I
about
can
how
assure
Jesus
you.
just threw up
Please.
and all of us ignored it and just kept arguing definitions?
Like, I'm disgusted by this, sure, but I can't imagine it affecting me to the point where I'll vomit. Like, no.
I want ice
Hey,
cream.
remember the last time I was on the show and I threw up for real?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
I
mind
do.
some chocolate ice cream.
I mean,
and
I
some
do
good
remember the
fudge.
time when I was forced to read something that was very nasty, which was the shit eating. And that got me that got me nauseous.
Hey Lois, you remember the time? Remember the time, Lois?
I love it.
Yeah,
keep reading.
I'm
Keep leaving.
I'm pretty close to repeating that incident.
You're about
In-
to, trust me. You're about.
in
It just
any
gets
About a
case-
worse.
massive butt plug. Think about it.
In any case, we have this person who's dressed up as a toddler and kind of sort of chained to the
Cage.
bed, quote unquote.
Not
Yeah,
chained,
cage.
strapped down.
Strapped down.
fucking-
Same effect, realistically.
It's fucking.
No, that's what a romper is. It's a little cage for kids.
And so now, and after being strapped down, she is then spread by a harness, with a spreader harness. With that locked over my chest and between my legs, I could hardly move. And that was that. I was put down in my cot, given my packy and my bear, bars to the cot locked up, and was left for the night. 8 hours on my back, extremely huffy, totally helpless, struggling in my bondage. Now the biggest tease was the plug. Being so pent up, it just teased me mercilessly. I kept going through cycles where I'd be clenching around it and squirming, and it would turn me into a huffy mess. I would try desperately to get off, but couldn't get enough stimulation.
See, it's just sexy time stuff. It's not nothing to do with trying to like
Shut up.
create a shit
yes,
shotgun.
I get it. I was overthinking it.
But could you imagine,
Kai,
though?
don't kill my dreams of a shit shotgun, okay? That's my one goal in life.
It's called a shit gun.
And see, this does mean it's in her pussy. I was right.
No,
No,
it's
it's
in
just
her
in her.
ass.
That's the part. That's
This
the
is
part.
anal.
That's
with-
No,
that's the
but she
part.
said
It's-
in the beginning that this was a non-messy story. There's no shit involved in this. It's only a
Yeah,
piss
there's
fest.
no ass,
What
what do
do
you
you mean? Later
you
on.
Can, you can get sexual stimulation from your ass, Reborn. And earlier on, she said that she became dependent on ass stimulation to get off.
You fucking homosexual.
Have you been paying attention? Can
Obviously
you use
not.
your brain? Do you still have a brain?
Actually,
Yeah, that was the
after listening
premise.
to this, I don't blame you for losing a few brain cells, a few hundred.
I'm
know, I'm
gonna go to
slowly
bed
falling
and
apart.
cry.
I would try desperately
Jerk
to get
off.
off, but couldn't get enough stimulation and couldn't ride it due to the spreader. I must have woken up 5 times in the night, stuck in that bondage, feeling extremely turned on, with a very full hole, trying desperately to come from the plug, failing and passing back out again. The size of the plug and the tightness of the nappy made it impossible to push out too, which added to my helplessness. It was a total punishment. I wasn't
Punishment.
uncomfortable in the bondage as such,
Punishment.
but being stuck on my back spread like that was nowhere near as comfortable as sleeping normally. But there was nothing I could do
Punishment.
about it, and that plug made my body betray me. I could try and moan and complain to my dada, but that plug,
My data.
it forced me to enjoy the
Punishment.
stimulation, so I couldn't argue. It was a
No.
wild night.
Sir, that's pronounced.
Can you fucking not? Stop!
Punishment.
Oh my...
Punishment. I cannot get over the word punishment.
Alright.
Punishment. I don't.
All right, that's
I
gonna
want
be
to commit arson.
that's gonna be all we have for today. Jesus's Twitch will be in the description. Joseph's YouTube will be in the description.
I don't fucking use
And
that
check out Shreddit Official, where Sour Lemon streams 2 days of the week playing fun video games on Twitch.
Twitch.tv/ShRedditOfficial. I play video games. I'm mildly good at them most of the time. And I've been playing hard games recently, plus Pokemon.
Guys, remember,
yeah.
every time you give Lemon bits, it vibrates his butt plug.
Also, we passed 1,000 subs.
Would I get more bits if...
Yeah. This is
I
a
will do
celebration.
that.
Look. Everybody shut the fuck up. We hit 1K subs. This is a celebration. We're proud of it, damn it. Fuck
You
it.
shouldn't be.
I wish I had fireworks that I could set off inside my dorm room and set the building on
Set
fire.
off the fireworks in your ass.
Same.
Ass works.
All right, we will see.
All right, back to work.
Let's go.
Up to 10K. Let's go.
All right, we will see everybody next week with r/